So this is only for if you are not going to be in class, for example, 7 or 8, or if you miss class when we went over the 1.3, example 7 and 8. So first, we have to look at what we have. What type of equations can we write out based on this information? It's saying that we have a total of $10,000. So right now we have two variables, x and y. And that total is $10,000. I'm going to put an x by the 4.5 and a y by the 5.5. Okay, so those are two variables that we're talking about. It's also telling us that we earned a total of $508. Go us. When we're using numbers with percent, we always want to make sure you always change this to a decimal. 2 times to the left. Wham, bam. My other equation would be 0.045, and that's with my x, and 0.055, and that's with my y. And together we made $508.75. Now with these two equations, this is just a system of equations. I'm going to solve the top equation. I'm going to set that for x. So x would be equal to 10,000 minus y. And now we can put this in place of x. So here's where our x is equal to. Now we have 0.045x, y, which y is equal to my 10,000, 1, 2, 3, minus y, plus 0.055y. We have to solve this now for y. So distribute and combine our like terms. So these are both y's. At the same time, this is a positive 450. I'm also going to subtract 450 from both sides. And then we divide by the 0.01. And we get that y is equal to $5,875. So that is at the 5.5 rate. Now we also have to figure out the 4.5 rate. Now there's two ways we can do this. We can either plug it into this equation or we can plug it into this equation. I'm choosing this equation because it's easier. So if I subtract that, I get $125. So at the 4.5%, it's 4,125, and at the 5.5%, it's 5,875. I want you to pause the video and try to do the second one by yourself. You should have gotten 2,375 at the 2.5% rate and 2,625 at the 3.5% rate. Okay, now this one's very similar, but it has a little bit of a trickiness. So you have $30,000 of inventory of small. I'm going to label that one X, and large. I'm going to label that one Y. The profit, so $30,000 for the total. So X plus Y equals $30,000. The second one says the profit for a small screen, so that's my X, it's 22%, so 22 of X. And the profit of my large screen is 40, so 0.40Y. And that's going to be equal to my total profit, so X plus Y at 35%. I should have wrote that a little bit differently. So now, just like we did before, if we solve this for X, so this would be X is equal to 30,000 minus Y. And we plug that in here where that X is. So we're going to have 0.22X, which is 30,000 minus Y plus 0.4Y is equal to, again, X, right there, that X is equal to 30,000 minus Y, so that's the X part, plus Y, times 0.35. Now see what happens when I distribute over here. I get that this is 6,600 minus 0.22Y plus 0.4Y is equal to, this right here will happen every time. These two cancel, the minus y and the plus y. The reason is because we already know what x plus y is equal to. X plus y is equal to 30,000. So if you did this correct, that should always cancel. Or you could just replace the x plus y right there in this scenario with the 30,000. So if you do 30,000 times the 0.35, you get 10,500. So we're going to combine our like terms and also subtract the 6,000. So we have 0.18y is equal to 3,900 divided by the 0.18. If I round, 21,666.67. That will be it for the large screen tablets. And if I wanted the short or the small screen tablets, I would do 30,000 minus that. So my small screen tablets will be equal to $8,333.33. So I want you to try to do it this second one, see how it's very similar by yourself. So here, your two equations. If we solve, $35,000 inventory is in the large and 10,000 inventory is in the small. There you have it. Have a great, and wonderful day.